Hello everyone. In this video, we'll discuss about exception handling in Python, how to handle exceptions in Python, for which I'll quickly try to take a short program to explain you how to handle exceptions. Now let us talk about base conversions. Now in our base conversions, we have in number system, we have 4 different base systems of base 2, base 8, base 16 and base 10, and respectively they are called as binary, octal, hexadecimal and finally we have decimal. Now, not to convert decimal to all the other 3 types, we have exclusive functions of bin, octal, hexadecimal. Now, in order to reverse back those functions, I have one common function called as int, where for int function we provide 2 arguments. The first one will be a value, string value, the second will be the base value which we provide. That is, let us create a file. Let us say base 10 to base 15, base 2. How do we convert? Var is equal to, in base 10 I'll have a value of 23. To convert it, print bin of var. And the vice versa case, base 2 to base 10, I'll print int of this bin. I'll store it as s is equal to bin of var. I'll print s. Here I'll literally print s comma base equal to 0. So base is self-identified. When I run this file cp15.py, you can see the base of 23, that is binary version of 23 is 0b10111, and when I convert it vice versa, it is 23 again. Now this can be done for both octal and hexadecimal, but the problem is for octal I have this alternative. For octal I can use the oct function, and for hexadecimal I can use the hex function. But apart from other bases, let's say for other bases like base 4, base 5, base 6, I don't have any other functions to create it. So here we are going to create a function for the same, and also instead of using int we are going to create our user defined function here. Now the common digits which we use are nothing but digits starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and after which I'll have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So these are digits we are going to use. So let's talk about base conversion. Let's talk about converting from base 10 to base x. Base 10 to x. So x can be any base we want. So first one is the value, second one is the b which represents base. So return value which you are going to provide is nothing but result will be an empty string, while var not equal to 0, when it is not 0, this digits will be a global variable which will be a list of digits. The term t will be nothing but var modulo b. Result is equal to digit of t plus result, which is appended in the front. I'll return result at the end, before which I'll self divide it. And this is how we convert from base 10 to any other base. The vice versa case function will be define base x to 10 so each and every string of it, result is equal to 0. I have to take from the last term onwards. So st is equal to st of colon colon minus 1. I'll take the reverse of it. So I have to iterate through each and every term of st. So I'll use the enumerate function. So enumerate function gives you two values at the same time, where the first value represents the index, second value represents the value. Result plus equal to b star star I, b raised to the power of I, multiplied by digits dot index of j. I'll simply return the result here. So I'll create a value of n is equal to 34. I'll create a temporary variable called t. t1 is equal to base 10 to x of n comma. I'll assume a base of, say, a common base 4, a new base 4. t2 is equal to base x to 10 of t1 comma same base 4. Let's print t1 and t2 to understand how it is working. It prints 202 and return back it is printing 34, which is perfectly right. Let's try for a known base such as 16. So 34 in base 16 is 22. Let's check whether it is right. Comma hex of n. So 0x22, 22, 34. So the way we are converting this is perfectly right. But now there is a problem stating that, for instances, the vice versa conversion. Okay. As I told you, there is a problem, that is, there could arise an exception here, such as print int of, I'll call as 0x a b c d. hj is not a possible basis here. When I run this file, you can very well see an error that could arise saying invalid literals. Okay. Now make a note of this. When I pass on the same value for this, for our previous function. Okay. I'll make this as comment. I'll print base x to 10 of the same value. I'll just remove 0x alone, comma to base 16. Okay. Now when I run this, this gives me a value which is not a possible sequence considering this as a base 16 value. Reason being, base 16 cannot have these digits, which is not checked here, for which I should raise an error here. So what I'm going to do is, if digits dot index of j, if it is lesser than b alone, only then I'll proceed with this action. Else I have to raise an error, so I'll say raise value error with the message. I'll keep the same old message here. Invalid literals for this function. So which is a user defined exception we are passing it out for base underscore 10 function with base the value what we have provided. So I'll say b under the value what we have passed out here. Which is st. Which is a string we got as an input here. Now let us try running this particular code. Now when I run this file, Let's clear it. Let's run this. Now you could see it has raised up the error which we created right now, which says invalid literal errors. Okay. Let us comment the 20th line. Now this is how it is done in the user defined way, in the predefined way. Let us do it in the user defined way. So we have raised our user defined function, user defined error with the same value what we have passed out here. Now how to handle exceptions in Python? This is how you raise errors in Python. We have this keyword called raise. Raise errors used to raise errors. How to handle errors and how to handle exceptions in Python? This is the help of try catch throw blocks. In short, try. You'll try all your trials here. Okay. Print except print error. And this is way to handle exceptions in Python. Now here we have raised adding a number to the string is not possible, which is basically an error. Since there is an error that has occurred, the execution part went down to the 26th line and it has simply printed error. Now in order to see what type of error we have raised, that is when we have to make use of the system part sys. In order to see what is the error that has raised, print sys dot exception info, which is a function which prints a hell lot of detail about the kind of error we have made. It says we have made a type error, and type error has an argument can only concatenate string, not int to string. We are trying to add an integer to the string. This is the raising error message, and this track object represents the location of it. So this is basically a tuple which has three values. First is the type of the error, second one is the error message, last one is your location of that error where that has been raised. That is in short about raising exceptions or handling the exceptions in Python programming. That's it all about exception handling in Python. In the next video, let us discuss about how to handle files in Python. Thank you.